In today's economy, cash flow is tight, and families are held captive to high interest rate credit card debt. Churchill Mortgage can restructure your current mortgage and significantly reduce these problems. Get a free analysis and learn how to eliminate credit card interest rates, lower bills, and start taking control of your budget. Get started at churchillmortgage.com. This is a paid advertisement. NMLS ID 1591. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org. Equal Housing Lender. 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100, Brentwood, Tennessee 37027.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, J360 Legion? How are you all doing? Yep, it's 100% me right here, live and at J360 Radio right now, to bring you another Mini Bite. Oh, man. Kind of weird, right? I know. It's supposed to be the full-length J-Man show, but here's the thing. Homeboy got sick yesterday. I don't know what it is, but, maybe it's the change of seasons coming because, that groundhog's full of crap, man. That's spring out there. You know what I mean? It was warm these past couple of days, and, yours truly probably couldn't handle it at this time, and, kind of felt the sickness coming in. But you see, the thing about it is, fortunately, though, it doesn't last long, especially when I got, things on hand to remedy certain things. So yours truly had to kind of find a way to nap it off and all. But needless to say, it's not COVID. It's not anything serious like that. And I bounced back, So I'm doing pretty good for myself. 100% healthy. I'm good, okay? So with that being said, there's always a contingency plan here at J360 Productions for anything. So we got the Alt.schedule this week. I'm jumping back in the swing of things, and, sometimes when you get sick, it's to let you know that you need to take a break, or you really need to humble yourself, or you really need to go ahead and check a few things. I'm not going to deny it, yours truly has to on a few things. No, I'm still going to be as ornery as I need to be, and as adamant as I need to be, but let's just say this, some things give you perspective. You start thinking a little bit, the tribe really needs to bounce back together, especially when it's jams week. You know what I'm saying? When it's jams week, that's the time for everybody to be excited, we all should be partying, we all should be ready to get through the week, to get to Friday and just listen to some of the best music made worldwide. You get what I'm saying? Something about that is just class. And we have gone through many waves, we have gone through many mountains and all sorts of things to get to this point. And we're just as capable as any other show and any other popular thing out there. But, each and every single program on J360 Radio or J360 TV, stay tuned, come a long ways. For real, we're doing it. The growth and everything has just been amazing and phenomenal. And like I said, no matter how it gets, I do respect the fans, and I do respect the people that have helped me out, especially with the Jams Project. Even when I did the Jams Initiative last time, that was to go ahead and straighten out all of those snobs out there. But for those that have been here during the beginning, the rough times and everything like that, that's nothing but due respect. Some people have gotten back to me about being on TikTok. Yes. Because of the way IG and the way Facebook is sometimes, I don't even know how the Facebook page is still holding up. Actually, I think it's doing pretty good, but yeah. As it goes down to it with the IG has been kind of weird in terms of, the growth used to be a lot better. There are times where my stuff posts, and then there's, I don't know if we got shadow banned on it. And rightfully so, because, I'm not playing jumping through hoops for anybody, man. I don't do that kind of content. You know what I'm saying? I talk about stuff that you're afraid to talk about. I talk about real mature conversations. Some things that, I could go ahead and do what's popular, but once again, that's just selling out. I'm not doing what's popular. I'm doing what needs to be said. I don't think I made any of these shows to go for popularity. That stuff grew on its own. You understand what I'm saying? So while I'm keeping in the same mix with that, it's still going to speak my mind, still going to put other shows out there, still going to give people that drive that they need to succeed. We're all dedicated enough to do it. I hope you guys are. I hope the J360 Legion is still true to the word and everything. Because why not? You got to be mature enough to have these conversations. It seems like people really don't talk about real stuff anymore. You understand? Oh, fake stuff to get by or laugh, and you know what I mean? Fake laugh to get through something. It's just sad. I wouldn't want an existence like that. You know, maybe that's why like certain groups I'm not a part of and certain parties I don't go to. I'm a little too real for them, I guess. You know? Sucks to be them then, because I'm pretty friggin' awesome. You can ask anybody that really knows me, man. And you see, the thing is, I've stayed consistent throughout the whole time. I don't kiss anybody's ass. You know, if I got respect for you, I got respect for you, but you got to respect me too. That's the way that goes. And you see, like, as far as TikTok goes, I know a lot of y'all have problems with TikTok. I'm like, yeah, but you see, I have that for a reason, just in case Instagram messed up on certain things. And I can go ahead and throw all of the riffs and all of the J-Man does art and all that stuff over there so you guys can enjoy it from time to time. Don't you worry. It'll go on the Instagram Reels because that's what they seem to be pushing lately. But much like anything else, I also see people sending me stuff like, oh man, you ain't gotta send it to both of my accounts. Oh man, you don't have to do blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, everybody gets one. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but you see, I pretty much do the door-to-door salesman thing. That's what it usually is for, like, when it comes to promoting. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually old school, and it's really a good thing. And I stay dedicated to it, and I'm unapologetic about it. When people come up to me and they're like, oh, what'd you send me this for? You were just asking for a smackdown. You know what I'm saying? It says J360 Productions. It doesn't say my entire name. If it said my name on there and you know I sent you something like that and you got freaked out by it because I guess you don't know who I am, or I guess none of you ever had letters in mail before. But you see, the thing about it is this, all right? Your mental health is your responsibility, not mine. I should be concerned about it a little bit, but you see, I'm taking care of my business here. I have every right to let the public know, and guess what? You're the public. You see what I'm saying? And when the public freaks out about it, I don't give a damn about what the public freaks out about. Me actually sitting there working on stuff with the green screen is scary to y'all. Or me, the fact that I have the resources to be able to do any J360 production is scary to y'all. And rightfully so, because sometimes I'm like that. But needless to say, I built this stuff for a reason. This brand and everything here, bringing people in, is for a reason. I'm not stopping now. You got that? And not only that, it still works. It's a good old adage because it seemed like the only way to really get somewhere is not only to kiss ass, but you also have to pay Zuckerberg or whoever the hell's in charge of Twitter or any of these social outlets some ducats just so you can get a more significant amount of likes and looks and all that stuff. Oohs and ahs, if you will. I'm not paying for botting. I'm doing what I got to do. All right? It might be crazy and it might be wild, but guess what? So am I. You know, the thing is that I'm proud to do so. But don't ever come at me like, oh, why? You're not that damn important. I'm not singling you out and saying, oh yeah, send it to him, send it to him. No. This is business. Strictly business. And the best thing you can do about it, if you already know where J360 is, why don't you spread it along? Why don't you grow the whole thing? Why don't you be a big part of something that, you know, once again, is a little bigger than both of us? Bring about the new wave. You know, without me having to tell your arm twisting you. Had you guys been in my shoes and since the beginning, I'd have done the same for you. I'd have been like, oh, that's cool, and send it on out there. Now, some of y'all probably be like, well, Jay, what if we sent you our episodes? I wouldn't have cared. It's unfortunate that I have 8 shows, but let me just tell you this. Every single show is concentrated to what it's about. You understand what I'm saying? Sure, I might talk about video games on the J-Man Show, but I play them on the power play, biatch. Get the hell over yourself. Either help the growth or get out of my way. Kindly stay the hell out of my way then. And here's the beautiful part. You can always just push the thing aside. You don't have to come at me with no attitude, because let me tell you something. If there's a problem with your attitude, I will fix it for you. I mean it. Like I said, I've been at this for a while now, folks, and needless to say, these things have taken a toll on a few things, but they're not bad tolls. They're good ones. And not only that, I am not ashamed of my work. It's kind of like somebody getting mad at you for making money doing what you love. Stop shaming people for doing what they need to do. Okay? That is disrespectful and disingenuous. I'll help you grow if you help me grow. And like at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit at the end and be like, oh, you owe me for this. The only time I did that is when a bunch of people that were allegedly in the Jam fam, but they weren't really fam, started acting a certain way when certain people started paying attention to them. And even then, those people are not on the show anymore. And speaking of jams, yes, it is Jams Week. 42 is coming. And let me tell you this, I did some changes with 42. 42 was supposed to be a remix episode, but it is not a remix episode. Matter of fact, there's going to be remixes on it, but there's also going to be the classic stuff too. And for those that are willing to make their debut, it's a heavily blend, baby. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this stuff as awesome as we do every other week when it's a Jams Week. Same thing with Hangouts. I went back to Hangouts. I looked at Hangouts really good. And I'm like, you know what? Hangouts is about interviews and tying the community together with panels. It's for us. These are events for us to maintain the tribe, to have things grow within the tribe. That's what we do. All right? It's not just me. It's not just Al. It's you guys in the fan base and those that are willing to work with us as we make more productions grow. And not only that, the team's starting to shape up and look good, especially as I take the jump west. Well, you think I want to leave J360 behind? Hell no. J360 Productions is growing. I'm not putting it on hold anymore. I'm going to let everybody know. Yes, everybody gets one. And I don't see you guys signing up for the damn newsletter right now. Oops, I said too much. See what I'm saying? It's about growth and marketing. I'm not over here to come and try to pull you out of your whole sexual fantasy or whatever the hell you're trying to do over there. You probably got bodies laying around somewhere. I mean, I don't know and I don't care about your private life. I'm sorry, but I don't. Because right out the bat, I'm not even thinking about my personal life. When you see J360 Productions coming at you, I'm coming to work. Got it? I don't have time for grab ass and stuff. I'm trying to work. I'm making things happen, and unapologetically so. And that's why I'm back in the game. You would wish that you had somebody like me telling you about that stuff. You understand? Which is why the mini bites are important too. You need to pay attention to this show. But as we go about things, and as we get where we need to be, I gotta hurry up and get through this. So, I'm back. We're gonna make stuff happen. And I ain't stopping anytime soon. Your schedule this week is the mini bites are right now, which is Wednesday. J360 Power Play 35 is tomorrow on Thursday. And then, okay, J360 Jams 42 is on Friday. And the J-Man Show is back on Saturday for episode 241. And all shows happen at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, you know, the Power Play is always on twitch.tv/J360TV, whereas you can listen to a lot of the radio shows via Spreaker.com/user/J360Radio. And while those of you are wondering about certain things, yeah, you can go on J360Productions.com to actually listen to the shows and stuff. Now, as it comes for downloading and all, there's a sidebar right there where you can download episodes from whichever show you liked. Or you could go ahead and look at the Twitch channel up there too, whether like Al's streaming or I'm over here doing a different show. It's going to be interesting, so like select which one. Don't worry, it won't like blast as soon as you go on it, but what I'm saying is it's like these things are for you of ease of reach, and not only that, we got more stuff coming for J360Productions.com. The restoration process is a process, but it's coming together to fruition, and I love it. And not only that, but man, as this stuff is playing out, J360 TV is looking good with the new projects that are coming for that. The process it's been a process, but it's going smooth. And it's good to be right here. I'm not tying all this stuff off at this point. You see what I'm saying? Things are progressing in growth. And what do you think is going to happen when, you know, I'm going to hold that back? You guys can wait for that another time. But like I said, though, everything else that you know about right now, amazing, right? And the fact that I'm able to juggle the 8 shows like this, I mean, there's 8 shows that you know about. Just wait until you see my vault. But I'll keep that on hold. I don't need to brag. I'm just saying, guess what? The process is here. Lots of new growth is coming. So stay tuned, okay? But until then, though, the J-Man is out of here. If you haven't submitted your tracks yet, you still have time until 5 o'clock p.m. this Thursday. I will see you guys later. We're going to have one hell of a great week. So, hey, like I said before, stay tuned. This is J-Man signing off. Peace.
Come unwrap some holiday magic this season in Denver, where the lights are brighter and the shopping is grander, where the season feels a whole lot more wonderful. Discover great hotels and more things to do at milehighholidays.com.